Hello everyone, today I have brought complete notes of poem Bandar Band from class 8 Karnataka. Explanation of the same poem I have already uploaded, you can check in the playlist. So here first main is answer in one sentences, एक वाक्य में उत्तर लिखिए. First question is बिल्ली क्या लेकर आई? What did the cat bring? Answer बिल्ली रोटी लेकर आई. She brought roti. Then second, दूसरी बिल्ली ने क्या दिखाई? What did the other cat show? Answer दूसरी बिल्ली ने अकड़ दिखाई. The other cat showed arrogance, that is pride. Then next, बंदर ने क्या लेकर आया था? What did the monkey bring? Answer बंदर तराजू लेकर आया. He brought the measuring scales. Then fourth, बिल्लियों को क्या मिला? What did the cats get? Answer बिल्लियों को कुछ न मिला. They got nothing. Then next main is दो तीन वाक्य में लिखिए to answer in 2 to 3 sentences. First is बंदर ने रोटी का बंटवारा कैसे किया? How did the monkey divide the roti? Then answer बंदर ने रोटी के दो टुकड़े किए और तराजू के दोनों पलड़ों पर रख दिया. एक पलड़े का रोटी हमेशा बड़ा ही आता और वह एक टुकड़ा खा जाता. ऐसा उसने कई बार किया. आखिर का टुकड़ा अपनी मजदूरी कहकर वो भी खा गया. See, the monkey, he divided the roti into two pieces, and one piece was big, the other was small. He kept both the pieces on the two sides of measuring scales. He used to eat from the bigger piece. He did this for several times, and at last, the last piece was remaining. He said, "This is my hard work, so I am gonna eat this up." Okay, so like this, he ate the whole chapati. देन नेक्स्ट इस पार्ट से आपको क्या सीख मिलती है? व्हाट लेसन डू यू गेट फ्रॉम दिस पोम? आंसर इस पार्ट से हमें बहुत अच्छी सीख मिलती है. आपस में झगड़ने से हमेशा दूसरे का ही लाभ होता है. सब कुछ गंवाने से अच्छा है कि आपस में बांट कर ले ले. See, we get a very good lesson from this poem that when we fight, when we fight among ourselves, then the third person he takes the benefit, he gets the advantage. So it's always better to share and have rather than losing everything. देन नेक्स्ट इज आपको कौन कौन से पकवान पसंद है? उन्हें बनाने के लिए किन चीज़ों की ज़रूरत पड़ती है? पता कीजिए और सूची बनाइए. See, here you have to make a list of dishes that you like and have to write the ingredients used to make it. Okay, so this answer will differ because you will write the dish name that you like. So here I have written three dish name. First is kheer, and to prepare kheer we need chawal, doodh, chini and meve, which means we need rice, milk, sugar and dry fruits to make kheer. Then to prepare puri, what we need? We need atta, namak, tel and ajwain. We need wheat flour, salt, oil and celery. Celery means ajwain. Then biryani. To make biryani, what we need? We need chawal, mutton, tel, pyaz, zeera, adrak, lasun, garam masala, namak and water. So, what is needed? We need rice, mutton, oil, onion, ginger, garlic, cumin seeds, then garam masala, salt and water. So any dish you can write of your choice, and accordingly you have to mention what ingredients is needed to prepare that dish. Now see the next main, which is Bhavarth likhiye. Here you have to write the meaning of the lines. बंदर ने देखा यह झगड़ा, ले तराजू वह अड़ा, बोला झगड़ा ठीक नहीं है, बांट के खाना बात सही है. You have to write the meanings of these four lines. सो द आंसर इज बंदर ने जब दो बिल्लियों को आपस में रोटी के लिए झगड़ते देखा तो वह तराजू लेकर आ गया. उसने कहा कि झगड़ना ठीक नहीं है, आपस में बांट के खा लो, मैं तुम दोनों की मदद करने आया हूँ. सी सो व्हाट द मंकी सेड व्हेन ही सॉ द फाइट ऑफ कैट्स फॉर रोटी, he came running with the measuring scales. He said, "It is not good to fight, but divide and have it. I'll help you both." ओके, देन नेक्स्ट मैन इज नमूने के अनुसार इस कविता में प्रयुक्त तुक वाले शब्दों को ढूंढ कर लिखिए. Here you have to write the rhyming words from the poem. You have to select the rhyming words from the poem itself and you have to write. Okay, so let's see the rhyming words here. रोटी खोटी, दे दे ले ले, झगड़ा अड़ा, नहीं है सही है, खाया चबाया, जब अब, मजदूरी पूरी, आया गवाया. So these are the rhyming words that you will get from the poem itself. Okay. Now the next main is आपको कौन कौन सी चीज खाना पसंद है और कौन सी पसंद नहीं है. See here a column is given where you have to tick for the dish that you like, and if you don't like, tick on the other column. First one is jalebi, and here the tick is given in mujhe pasand hai, means I like the jalebi. Then second is kheer. Kheer bhi mujhe pasand hai. I like kheer, so I have ticked in the column of I like it. Then idli. Idli also I like, so I have ticked in the first column. Then poha. Poha I don't like, so I have ticked in the another column. Then karela. Karela also I don't like, so I have ticked in the second column. Then the last one is pulao. Pulao, I like pulao, so I have ticked in the first column. So any recipes name you can write it here and you can tick according to your choice. Then next one is नीचे एक तरफ जानवरों के नाम है, दूसरी तरफ बोलियां के कौन कौन सी बोलियां किसकी है. See here below, on one side there is names of animals and on the other side their sounds are given. You have to match and write. So first is horse. Horse, hin hinana. Then hathi. Hathi means elephant. Elephant, chingadna. Then bakri, mimiana. Then sher, sher, garajna. Then gadha. Gadha means donkey, renkna. Then गाय, गाय means cow, cow, rambhana. Then kutta, kutta means dog, bhonkna means dog barks. Then next one is आप जानते हैं कि बिल्ली दूध पीती है, लेकिन क्या आपको पता है उस दूध को कैसे तोला जाता है. लीटर से. अलग अलग चीज़ों को नापने या तोलने के लिए अलग अलग चीज़ों का उपयोग करते हैं. नीचे दी गई चीज़ों को किन चीज़ों से नापेंगे या तोलेंगे. See, we have things in liquid form and solid form, and there are different ways to measure it. So below some items are given, you have to see how it is measured. So first is tel. Tel means oil. Oil को liter, liter से नापते, means oil is measured in liters. कपड़ा, कपड़ा means dress. Dress को meter से नापते. That means dress is measured in meters. Then आम means mango. Mango को kilogram से. Mango is measured in kilogram, that is kg. You buy it like 1 kg, 2 kg. So in kg you measure mangoes. Then anaj. Anaj means grains. Grains are measured in quintals. अनाज को क्विंटल से नापते. Then cement. Cement को टन से नापते, means cement is measured in ton. Then grapes. अंगूर means grapes. Grapes are measured in kg, kilograms. Okay. Then next one is आपने अलग अलग तरह की मूछें देखी होंगी. यहाँ एक मूछ का नमूना दिया गया है. आप भी अलग अलग मूछों के चित्र बनाइए. Here one example is given of the mustache, and the remaining you have to draw like different designs of mustache. Any designs which you like, you can draw. See here some pictures I have selected. You can draw the same picture also if you like it. Then next main is तेज चलने वाले जानवरों के नीचे तेज और धीरे धीरे चलने वाले जानवरों के नीचे धीरे लिखिए. See here below some animals names are given. You have to identify which animal is fast and which is slow. Below their names you have to write whether they are fast or slow. So here khargosh. Khargosh means rabbit. Rabbit is fast. Then sher. Sher means lion. Lion is also fast. Hathi. Elephant is slow. So we have written dheere. Then hiran. Hiran is also fast, means deer. Then ghoda. Ghoda means horse. Horse is also fast. Then next main is किसकी चाल कैसी है. See, in this main, you have to write the movement of animals, how they walk. One example is given. Fudak fudakkar medak. Medak means rabbit. Rabbit hops. Rabbit hops. Then chalang chalankar means खरगोश. खरगोश छलांग छलांग कर चलता है. Rabbit walks quickly. Then ring ring कर सांप. सांप means snake. Snake crawls. Then चौकड़ी भरकर हिरन. हिरन means deer. The deer moves with its full power. Okay. Then next मैंने शक्तिशाली कौन. आप जिसे अधिक शक्तिशाली मानते हैं उनका नाम लिखिए. Here two names are given. You have to identify which one is more powerful. चूहा या बिल्ली means rat or cat. Among both, who is the fastest? Not fastest. Who is the powerful? More powerful. So cat is more powerful. Then chipkali या मगरमच्छ. Chipkali means lizard and magarmach means crocodile. So which is dangerous? Magarmach. Magarmach is dangerous and powerful as compared to lizard. Then गाय या फिर शेर means cow or lion. So शेर means lion is more powerful. Then next main is नमूने के अनुसार एक और शब्द लिखिए. So here you have to write one more word according to the example. Here kallu is given, here la is given. So you have to write a word in which la sound should come. See, kallu, pallu. This is similar. Then dhakka, pakka, bachcha, kaccha, rassi, lassi, chatta, patta. So it should match with this word. Okay. Then next is Purak Vachan. This is the last main of the poem. पढ़िए और लिखिए. This is a short poem. You have to read it and find answers from it. This is a poem of clever cat and foolish rats. मिली कहीं से कोई माला लेकर उसे कंठ में डाला. बदन पर राख लगाकर बिल्ली चली प्रयाग नहाने. चूहों से बोली है प्यारो, पाप किए मैंने हजारों. ईश्वर का जप करके नाम, छोड़ दिया चूहे खाने का काम. अब तुम चलो मेरे साथ, नहाकर प्रयाग में लौटेंगे साथ. चूहे छोड़कर सोच विचार, चलने लगे होकर तैयार. बिल्ली ने चूहों को खा लिया, भरपेट खाकर आराम लिया. अजी शत्रु को मित्र न मानो, उसका कहना कभी न मानो. See, this is a interesting poem, I can say, of cat and foolish rats. So in first stanza, the introduction of cat is given. She got garland from somewhere, she wore it, she applied some dust on her body and went to take bath to Prayag. Then she said to the rats, now I have stopped eating rats, so let's be friends. Rats immediately got ready to go with cat. On the way, she ate all the rats. It was a delicious lunch for her. So what we came to know, that do not trust your enemy. They may be good at your face but may harm you. Okay. Then we have some question answers that we have to find from this poem. So first is बिल्ली को क्या मिली? What did the cat get? Answer, बिल्ली को माला मिली. The cat got the garland. माला means garland. Then second, ईश्वर का जप करके बिल्ली ने कौन सा काम छोड़ दिया? By chanting the name of God, what did cat leave? Answer, ईश्वर का जप करके बिल्ली ने चूहे खाने का काम छोड़ दिया. She stopped eating rats. Then third one, चूहे किस तरह तैयार होकर चलने लगे? How did the rats get ready to go with cat? Answer, चूहे सोच विचार छोड़ तैयार होकर चलने लगे. They left all the thoughts and got ready to go with cat. Then last question is, इस कविता के लिए उचित शीर्षक लिखिए. Give a suitable title for this poem. You have to give a title for this poem. So answer is शत्रु को मित्र न मानो. So what title we can give? That शत्रु को मित्र न मानो. It means don't trust your enemy. Don't consider your enemy as a friend, because they may be good at your face but they will harm you. Okay. So here we have completed the notes of the poem. I hope it was useful. If you like it, hit the like button, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.